Hi guys, my name is Namrita and I'm a certified life coach with 5 years of experience. I wanted to make an updated introduction video for my channel, and honestly I'm just winging it right now. I don't know exactly what I'm going to be saying, but one thing's for sure, that this time around I want this channel to come from a place of more authenticity. When I initially started this channel, I was so hell bent on, I have to have a script in place, my background needs to look good, it needs to be aesthetic, and I would memorize the script and then redo it again and again, and there were like multiple takes, and it was so exhausting, and so it felt so unnatural, and at the end of it I was not happy with it, and as you can see in the video, they didn't get much views either. I have really struggled with adapting, uh, and putting myself out there on video. I realize that it is an important aspect of me as a life coach in this day and age, with social media such an important factor, and a lot of businesses nowadays happen on social media, and I'm not lost to that point. I know that if I really want to get my message out there, and if I really want people to come to me, and for me to help them, I need to be seen out there, and this is honestly something that I have really struggled with. And this is reflective in, if you look at my channel, there have been no videos for quite a few years, and I have procrastinated on this day after day, month after month, and year after year. Had the intention, but just couldn't find the courage to, you know, create a video and just put it out there without any preparation, without any, script. And so here I am just winging it, and hopefully I'm making sense. We'll see. So, just to tell you a little bit about myself, I have been on this journey for 8-9 years now. I got into Abraham Hicks around 2016, and from there, learned about law of attraction, did a lot of reading about it. I was just not happy with my life, and I knew that something had to change. For me, catalyst for change was heartbreak, and at that time I wanted to get this person back, and so I came across law of attraction, and it talked about how you can manifest back an ex. um, yeah, the me from 2017 wanted that really bad. um, but whatever happens, I mean, it was a catalyst at the end of the day, and it put me on this path, and I'm really grateful to her for having experienced that, even though it was very painful, and very proud of her, the me of 2017, for having gone through that as well. So it started with that, and then in 2018 I lost my mother, and that was a whole another thing. So much pain, trauma, grief. uh, it was like I had to start from scratch. Post that, 2019, I wanted to start my own business. I wasn't working, and um, I met a wonderful woman, Vidisha, who is a life coach, and she has about 15 years of experience. And we met at a a seminar in Bombay, and we hit it off immediately. Found out we lived in the same city, not too far from each other, and that's how our friendship began. And through her guidance, and through her wisdom, I have been able to work on a lot of heavy emotions, starting with the grief. uh, losing my mother was absolutely the most terrible thing that ever happened to me. And it was very hard for me to, even imagine that I could get over it. Post that, COVID hit for 2 years. I had health issues. Then my dad's health started to wither, and he eventually passed away in 2020. So that was another hit, and I had continued with health issues, and sorry about that. Yeah, where was I? I mean, and that is when I think I consciously decided that I want to become a life coach and help people, because I whatever I talk about in this channel and whatever I'm going to be talking about in this channel is coming from life experience. After both of my parents passed away, I suffered health anxiety, because my health also, I had a lot of health issues. I had endometriosis, so I had a lot of pain, and anemia, high blood pressure, and then even high sugar. All of these issues cropped up, and essentially also living in lot of fear, chronic worry. A lot of anger would come up. There was a lot of shame. These are emotions that I have absolutely struggled with and worked on myself. So whatever I've done to improve, my emotional health, to find a place of safety and security within me, to calm my nervous system down, to be able to build my awareness to a point that I know when my mind is taking over and my emotions are taking over, and then constantly working on taking back the reins and not giving these emotions the driver's seat. That is what I essentially will be talking about and sharing in my channel going forth. um, I only talk about things that I have done from my own experience. I don't claim to know anything. I don't claim to be an expert in anything. I'm also still a work in progress. I have days when I feel like I don't think I'm doing anything. Like nothing's moved, nothing has improved. I mean, there are days when my brain does hijack me and makes me believe that I have done nothing, which is not true. But yes, and so how do I navigate that as well? These are things I'm going to be talking about on this channel. Um, what I've come to realize is that we can never completely eliminate what we call the negative emotions. I mean, it's never going to be that you'll never experience fear or anger or sadness, right? It's just it's just about reaching a point where you are aware and you know what to do and how to support yourself when you are going through those kind of emotions, and also to realize that all emotions, not just the good ones, what we label as the bad ones, the fear, anxiety, guilt, shame, etc., etc., these are all there to guide you down this path of your life, and also to protect you. So once you really understand why these emotions exist, they're trying to communicate with you, they're trying to help you, they're trying to protect you. And when you understand what is the message that they're trying to tell you, then it definitely makes your life much more calmer, much more safer, much more secure, right? And it's all about reaching a point where you take control of your own life. You don't let your emotions, um, take the driver's seat, because once that happens, then it creates havoc, not only with yourself but in your relationships and in every aspect of your life. If you are letting your fear and your anger and your frustration and anxiety be in the driver's seat, it's it's Grand Theft Auto. It's chaos. It's just absolute chaos. So what I talk about on this channel, and I'll be sharing tools that I have used, um, I have experimented with, and that have worked for me, and which will help you to get back into the driver's seat and take control of your life. And and even in moments where, in weak moments where you just don't have the energy to be like, I can't do this today, I can't do emotions today, and you feel like it, even then what to do, those are things I'm going to be talking about on this channel. So if this is something that interests you, or this is something that you want to, you want to hear about and you want to learn about, then please consider subscribing to my channel. And yeah, that's it. If you have any suggestions on what kind of topics that you want me to talk about, that would be great. Please put in your suggestions. And yeah, I think that's it I wanted to say. If there's anything, I'll come back and say it again. Yeah, this video is not perfect, but here I am. It's scary. But this is the only way forward. Probably doesn't make any sense, but yeah, whatever. I'll see you in the next one.